Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fadhil Rusdi from class B. In this video, I will explain about conditional sentence. This video is my final test for the advanced English grammar course, and enjoy watching this video. A conditional sentence is a compound sentence that has a condition of imagination, supposition, and something that has never happened. This presupposition expressed might or might not be received. A conditional sentence consists of an independent clause and a dependent clause, which usually start with the word if. A sentence consisting of these two clauses can then be called a conditional sentence. However, there are some sentences that can start with when. The form of a conditional sentence is an if clause, main clause. If clause is a clause that is part of the conditional. The main clause is a sentence that contains the consequence of the conditional condition at the beginning of the sentence. In addition, the conditional sentence formula can also be reserved into a main clause, if clause. Conditional sentences are divided into four, namely type 0, type 1, type 2, and type 3. The first is a conditional set of type 0. Conditional type 0 is asked to express a fact, and the formula for conditional type 0 is if, simple present tense, and simple present tense. The example sentence from conditional type 0 are: if you drink a glass of milk before sleep, you sleep well. The example sentence is correct because it is a fact and is based on a conditional type 0 formula, namely if. You drink a glass of milk before sleep is a simple present tense, and you sleep well is a simple present tense. The second is a conditional of type 1. Conditional sentence type 1 is a form of conditional sentence that is asked to express when the consequence or result are likely to occur in the future. And the formula for conditional type 1 is if, simple present, and simple future. The example sentence from conditional type 1 are: if I win the lottery, I will take you to Paris. The example sentence is correct because it is based on a conditional type 1 formula, namely if, and I win the lottery is simple present, and I will take you to Paris is simple future. Okay, the third is a conditional sentence of type 2. Conditional sentence type 2 is a conditional sentence that is asked to express when a consequence or result can be reached even though there is very little chance of it happening. And the formula for conditional sentence type 2 is if, past tense, and past future. The example from conditional sentence from conditional type 2 are: if I become the president of this country, I will pay more attention to the education sector. The example sentence is correct because it is based on a conditional type 2 formula, namely if, and I become the president of this country is past tense, and I will pay More attention to the education sector is past feature. Next, the port. The port is a conditional of type 3. Conditional sentence type 3 is a conditional sentence that is asked when you want to express a condition that cannot possibly be realized at all. This is because the conditions expressed are impossible or just an imagination. And the formula for conditional sentence type 3 is if, past perfect, and future perfect. The example from conditional sentence from conditional type 3 are: if my grades were good, I would have gotten a better job. The example sentence is correct because it is based on a conditional type 3 formula, namely if, and my grades were good is past perfect. I would have gotten a better job is future perfect. That's all from me about conditional sentence. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.